Hello and welcome to Shelley's Sacred Space. We are talking crystal curiosities. Today I want to talk about one of my absolute favorite, used pretty much every day crystals. So today we're going to actually be talking about selenite. Selenite a lot of times will come in a log form. You can get small logs, medium logs, big logs. I even have one bigger than this. You can get them in bowls, medium-sized bowls, little itty bitty bowls. You can get them in wands. This is one of my favorite ones that incorporates lavender, shungite, clear quartz, and black obsidian with a copper wire. My favorite. I use this for Reiki and crystal healing. You can get pencils. Now, of course, this is not for writing, but it is for energy work. You can get Athmaze. I also use that for energy work. I have a little itty poofy heart. It's so cute. This one is a worry stone. So you rub your finger on it. I have a tower. A little one. This is interesting because you can actually use it for like hand massages and stuff, which is really nice. And then I also have the spiral. Many of you will see these. They come bigger, smaller. They're great for directing energy up and out or bringing it in, depending. And then I have my ball. So cool. I want to actually show you with this hand so you can see the differences. So selenite can be a little bit iridescent, somewhat clear, sometimes not. It's quite the, the stone. Great for clearing, and it's good for clearing energy on you and in your environment. It's great for clearing out the aura and taking out any negative energy or attachments that you don't want. It's great for cutting cords. It is a very calm stone, brings in harmony and peace. It can help with enhancing mental clarity, and it's great for purification. It is also great, again, for spiritual cleaning. So working with entities or energies that you don't want present. Now, couple things. Selenite gets its name from Selene, the moon goddess. And if you look at selenite, like any of the polished ones, you can see the iridescent part. So this is the part that's kind of shiny as you move it around. It reflects light. That is why it's connected with the moon. In Cassandra Easton's book, The Complete Crystal Handbook, she has a little blurb in there about providing a child who's afraid of the dark a selenite sphere. And when you give them that, you tell them that the moon rays that are trapped in there will shine their light on the child. And then they don't have to be afraid of the dark because they always have a light shining on them. I thought that was really cool. Um, the reason this stone is one of my favorite stones. is for its ability to clear energy. You can take other crystals and sit them in the bowl and leave them there. And you can leave them overnight. They can be beside your bedside table. I put all my bracelets in the bowl and it cleanses the energy off. So anything that you've programmed, and I don't want to say programmed because we ask crystals if they can work with us. So any work ahead of time that you've done to connect with the crystal won't be lost, but that excess energy will be taken out and it's absorbed in with the selenite. Now, selenite is made from salt. It's actually from salt water, and it will dissolve in water. So don't put it in water. But that's also what makes it so great at absorbing. So it's fantastic for clearing other crystals. So you can find plates. I don't think I have a plate. You can find charging plates, the bowls. I've even seen bracelets being put on here to keep the energy of them clear. Trying to think of what else. You can clear out your aura. It's great for that. If you're just feeling kind of like heavy, you just literally run it through your aura. You can do this if you're doing readings. You can do this with any energy work that you do. I will use it in my Reiki and my crystal healing. I will use it over the person. I will use it over myself. I'm going to share something with you, which is really interesting. When I do readings at fairs, when I first started years ago, I would come home and I would have to have a shower and I would use a salt bar. Soap works, great thing. And it would take all that excess energy that I had in me and on me and wash it down the drain, which was great. And then I would go to bed and I'd wake up and I'd be fine. If I didn't do that, when I woke up the next day, I would be stiff, I would be sore, I would be heavy, couldn't move, couldn't get out of bed, my head would hurt. So I learned to do that. Then, one Prime Day, they had a grounding mat on sale, and I'm like, always wanted to try one of those. So I got it along with my selenite. So I have two small pieces and one bigger piece than this. And so now when I come home from my readings and I go to get into bed, I will put my two little ones either up by my neck or down by my side, one on each side, and this one right in the middle. And I go to sleep with my feet on the grounding mat. I wake up fine. And I still have my shower and I still use my salt bar and I still clean off all the excess energy, but this absorbed so much of it that I don't wake up sore. So this is why it's one of my favorites, and I usually use it a lot of times. If I'm feeling the least bit, I will hold on to the selenite for the night. And sometimes I'll just put it in my hand and go to sleep. And, if I happen to open my hand while I'm sleeping, it stays on the bed by me. So it's not so bad. So that is selenite in a nutshell. Great for cleansing, great for calming, great for connecting to the moon. Super if you want to do um, moon spells or magic. I wanted to see if you could see right there. This is why this can be used for divination because you've got that clear spot, but it's not that clear. It's very cool. You could literally look in there and depending on what the background is, would show. So I don't know. Yeah, see how you can see the background color? So that's really interesting. Selenite is such a great stone. Anyways, thank you for joining me for our crystal curiosities and our talk about selenite. Until we see you the next time, bye for now.